What is up, YouTube? Fresh out of the shower, getting ready to get some work done. We do have some eBay sales. I'm going to show you guys my screen real quick. We're going to pull these items from these bins over here and pack them up. I might go to a couple thrift stores today, so I'll bring you guys along there. But let me show you guys what sold and see how much money we made overnight. Is a Tommy Bahama shirt, sold it for $15. We have a George Bulldog shirt, sold it for $20. We have a Viella, sold it for $18. That actually sold 2 days ago, but it is Monday, so I don't really pack on the weekends. We have another Viella, sold on the same day for $18, and a Orvis that sold for $15. Alright, so one person ordered 2 shirts, 2 Viellas. Normally I price them at $25, but I am having a big sale on my store to try and move old inventory. So these sold for $18.74 each. So I do get to package them together. How I package them is I put them into these gray poly bags, but because there's 2 shirts now, they're gonna weigh over a pound. So normally they cost me about $4-ish to ship each, so that's $8. But what we can do is stick them both into a flat rate envelope and sell them for ship them for just under $7. So I save about $1.50, which is pretty nice. Let's see if we can grab one of those and show you guys how I stick it in there. So here is the thing that I use right here. It's a little piece of cardboard. You get these for free at the post office. Hopefully they'll fit in this. If they don't, I have to stick them into a padded flat rate, which does cost about $1 more. So we're gonna just try and get it in here, see if it will fit. So I'll just take the shirts and I slide them right in. So you can see how it does stick out a little bit. Sometimes I'll just fold it over itself. So we'll stick it in there upside down so we don't bend the collar. And we'll stick the other one in there as well. It's not looking like it's gonna fit very well, but still gotta give it a shot. See if we could save our $1. Adds up over time, guys, trust me. Alright, try and let some of the air out of here. Pushing down on it. You can see it's starting to fit a little more nicely. So we're just gonna keep folding it over itself, popping it out, really working it here. Peel off the adhesive strip, and let's see if this fits and doesn't look too horrible. So you want it to look nice for the customer as well, of course. And squeeze out some of that air, and there we go. Doesn't look that bad, actually. It fits in there pretty nicely. It's not too bulbous. It's not too crazy. You stick your shipping label smack dab right on there, and you're good to go. Just wanted to show you guys, these are all the shipping options that I have. And if I were to ship it in a first class package, which is something I normally do, it would weigh around 13 to 14 ounces, so we'll say 14 ounces per shirt. It would cost me $4.38. So that's about $8.80 after all is said and done. But what we're going to be doing is shipping it in a flat rate envelope, which costs me $6.55. So I am saving a pretty decent amount of money here. You do this for a bunch of shipments, it adds up really fast. And yeah, so let's get this thing shipped off as well as everything else, and then we could actually go to thrift stores. Alright, we got all the orders ready to go right there. We got to go to the post office, get out of here, and go to the supermarket. Let's go. I think it's like a day or 2 later from all of those previous clips. Ended up not being able to go to the thrift store, and I'm trying to go to the thrift store right now, so I want to take you guys with me to, I believe I'm going to go to Red, White, and Blue, maybe just a Goodwill. I'm not 100% sure. You know what? I think I'm just going to go to a Goodwill, but I can't find my car keys, so we do have an issue here. I'm looking everywhere for them. I can't find them. I have to go drop off a package at the post office. Sold a CD on Amazon for $15. So that's not too bad. I actually sold it merchant fulfilled, which I don't normally do, but sometimes if something has a really high rank with CDs, if it's over 400,000, over 300,000 really, I like to ship it off myself. CDs don't take up a lot of space, so I do like to do that because of Amazon's long-term storage fees. So I have a few. I only pick them up if they're really worth it. You know, I probably paid 50 cents to $1 for this CD, sold it for 15. It was worth me just leaving it on a shelf in the office. But I gotta find my keys, Gotta get in the car, gotta go to the thrift store and to the post office. Let's go. In front of Goodwill, we're gonna go thrifting. I'm bringing you guys inside with me. Hopefully we find some awesome stuff. The shadows are insane in this car, but let me show you the Goodwill. There it is. The Gucci Will. Okay, we're gonna go inside, we're gonna find some awesome stuff. Gonna make some money, I hope. So, let's see if we find anything good.
I can take the next customer in line over here, please.
So I'm doing a voiceover here right now because the music was blasting inside of this Goodwill, and I don't want to get a copyright strike. So right now we're looking in the electronics section. I just showed you guys those NES games. They wanted 10 bucks a piece, and they just weren't worth it. And as I'm looking through, I see this puzzle for $2. Now that is a good deal. I love finding puzzles, especially when they're brand new sealed. Thomas Kincaid, those can be worth some good money. Here's a backgammon set. I think this was $2 as well. Had an original price of $8.95. I don't know if that was opened or if it was sealed. I couldn't tell. I decided to leave it behind. It was very cheap anyways. Looking at this LED bulb right here, you could see $3. Not too bad. Wasn't worth anything over on Amazon. These white stickers that you'll see means that they're Target clearance. So you'll see a lot of white sticker items down here. See all these Star Wars toys. Looks like you hit the jackpot. Well, you know, they're $6 here. Originally $30 at Target. They get clearance down at Target. They go into all the Goodwills around Connecticut at least. And the price tanks over on Amazon. Now I could have made about $5 each. Almost doubled my money. Chose to leave them because I know the prices will tank. I've sold these before. This baby spring float thing. For $4 or $3, whatever it was, that is a great deal. I will sell that for around $20 to $25. It's a little plushie toy, another clearance Target, $4, normally $20. Wasn't worth anything. They had two different patterns here. Still wasn't worth anything. And look at this little tooth guy. He reminds me of that cartoon VHS tape I used to watch a long time ago. I can't remember the name of it. Here's another Star Wars. No, actually, that's more Power Rangers toys. Still not worth it. I figured we'd take a look at the video games, DVDs, CDs, all of that good stuff. And, you know, I found a few video games, Pinball on the Wii, Rock Band 2, all the games that you normally see at your thrift stores, Just Dance. Nothing really worth it. And The Happening, I don't even know what I'm looking at here, but I'm just looking at a bunch of games. And, you know, there's another Rock Band on the Wii. These are games that you're going to find in almost every thrift store. They're not really worth anything. At $2 to $3 a pop, though, not a bad deal if it were for yourself. But to resell, we're going to have to pass, guys. Walking down here, I noticed this awesome New York Knicks basketball locker. Now, I have a Miami Dolphins version of this. It's half the size, but they only wanted $6 for it. It was missing the handle on the door. Did have a little bit of wear. It is really cool. I could probably sell it up here in Connecticut for some good money locally. Now I'm looking at the VHS tapes, and take a look at this, guys. Halloween 3 on VHS, $24. Holy cow, and that is the cheapest one on Amazon with a great rank. Halloween's right around the corner. I mean, we're talking 5 days from now, so I won't be able to get it into the warehouse in time, but I'm still going to send it in and hope that I still get over $20 for it. VHSs are starting to get a little collectible, and, you know, if I get the money, I am happy. Right here, I'm looking up a blank VHS tape, and as I'm re-watching this footage, I noticed the Exorcism right next to it. That looks brand new sealed, and kind of a shame. I don't think I scanned that. That might be going for some money as well. This, you know, you can spend $1, make $1.80. They did have a few of them. Didn't really want to mess with that. Wasn't really looking for any really small flips like that. I'm looking more along the lines of spending, you know, a few bucks to make $10 and up per item would be, you know, kind of my go-to, would be very nice. Unless the item sells super fast, of course. Right here, I'm checking a Godzilla VHS tape, and I've sold some Godzilla stuff for insane amounts of money. This one, sadly, isn't worth anything. And then I see this original Star Wars VHS tape. I was just kind of looking some things up, seeing if anything popped out because I was all amped on that Halloween 3 find. And I know that wasn't the exact same one that popped up on Amazon. I did end up looking it up, and it wasn't worth much, so I had to leave it behind. Take one more look over at the VHS tapes, and you'll see a sealed Disney VHS up there for $4. That's crazy. I don't think it's going to sell for that, but it'll be half off and be $2 in about a week or two. So then is a good time to pick it up. Right next to the VHS tapes, there are all the books. So I figured I'd take a quick look at books since I never really do. And what pops out at me? For $2, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire hardcover. Now, this by itself isn't worth too much, but if you get the entire set hardcover, I've sold it for around 75 bucks over on eBay. Now, there is a split in the binding right here. It's nothing horrible. I decided to pick it up because I will be including it in a lot. There's a few more that I'm missing, but hey, for 75 bucks, I believe there's 6 or 7 of these books that you need to lot up together. You can find them between $1 and $2 each. Flip them for 75, ship them media mail. That's a pretty good profit, and I am super happy about that. Besides that, guys, really didn't find too much more in here. I'm happy for what I did find. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any questions at all. Subscribe if you haven't already. This is ThriftSchool signing out. See ya. Alright guys, totally forgot, we got some bonus footage here. I found so many more of these swimways things. $3 a piece, gonna be selling them for $25, I believe it is. You can see right here, $21.59, sorry, about 22 bucks, spending $3 each. That's $10 each after fees, holy moly. And I'm sure you saw those Ouija boards down there. Gonna make a little bit of money on those as well. Found this thing. This is a wide format printer. These things can go for insane amounts of money. It's a shame, because inside the box it was missing way too much. It looked really beat up. I had to leave it at $120. Wasn't worth the risk for me. Maybe somebody else wants to mess with it, just not me.